Government has signed an agreement with the multinational Afrexim Bank to boost continental exports in the province. Afrexim Bank is a Pan-African multilateral trade finance institution invested in African development. The agreement is expected to channel up to 20 billion rands to finance infrastructure projects in KwaZulu-Natal. Right, we'll get back to that story, but eThekwini Municipality Mayor Mxolisi Kaunda yesterday unveiled a 10-point plan to keep the city afloat during challenging economic times brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. In its 52.3 billion budget statement for the 2021-2022 financial year, the city of eThekwini aims to implement, amongst other things, an industrial strategy to reposition Durban as a competitive global port. Now let's discuss this further. We're joined via Zoom by eThekwini Municipality Mayor Mxolisi Kaunda. A very good day and thank you so much for making the time to talk to us.
Thank you, Densry, for having us in your program, and good morning to your viewers.
The municipality is offering major incentives to attract investors to Durban. Talk to us more about the municipality's plans to attract investment.
Definitely, yesterday we approved our People's Bank and Central budget, which is 52.3 billion rand. The major programs that we have put in place is infrastructural development, because we have a firm belief and conviction that if we invest more on infrastructure, we'll be able to attract much needed investment, which will then be able to assist us in tackling the issues of poverty, unemployment, and inequalities. With this budget, we have invested more money on roads, more money in rehabilitating our infrastructure, especially water, where some members of communities have raised concerns with us, and we are responding to such concerns in relation to lack of water provision in some of the corners of the city. So there are major infrastructure deliverables that are going to be achieved in this regard, working with Umgeni Water, just to fix the main Durban Heights reservoir, which is now being rehabilitated. It's estimated that this will be completed in July. And we are also investing more money to renew our pipes and bagpipes in Umlazi area and in areas like Tuzuma, Ezmangweni, Inanda, those areas which are mainly affected, and areas like Ngonyameni and Umzinyati. So with all this infrastructure, we are also going to be introducing our own infrastructure development fund, which will then complement what the province has just introduced. Yesterday, we were also able to have our own social compact being signed by all partners, social partners in the city, including big organized business in the city. So this gives us hope that the municipality is on the right track, especially to invest more resources in deep rural areas and in townships, and also to change the manner in which our economy is being driven to resuscitate the economies in our area locations.
Conversations about corruption and capacitating the municipality. eThekwini Municipality achieved an unqualified audit opinion from the Auditor General's audit outcome report tabled recently. How's the city planning to improve its audit outcomes going forward?
Yes, we have put a clear strategy, and that strategy talks on turning around, especially the issues raised by Auditor General. And we are happy that we have achieved more than 54% reduction on the irregular expenditure, which was 2 billion last year. We reduced it by more than 1 billion rand. So it means that it's starting to yield positive results. But as a city, we have also put systems in place to detect wrongdoing, so that we are not all the time following after things have happened. So those systems are being put in place. The city has also achieved a lot in relation to climate change. We have also developed our forecast early warning weather system, which will then enable us to detect bad weather conditions when it comes to disasters and all other things. It is of its first nature in Africa. We have also opened our own fusion center in our city to ensure that we ensure the safety of our citizens, especially in fighting against crime in areas. So we've invested a lot of resources to ascertain that we are becoming a smart city. There is now a migration in terms of development applications. People are able to put forward their applications digitally, and also those who want to make payments to the city, which has also enabled us to regain the revenue that we lost during April last year, where we only collected 56%. We are now seated at more than 95% revenue collection rate. So all these packages are really injecting necessary hope, and there are catalytic projects which we are investing money on to ascertain that we sustain the businesses which are existing in the city, but also attracting the new investment, new foreign direct investment to the city and local investment.
Executive Mayor, you speak about crime-riddled areas. According to the 2020-2021 third quarter crime statistics, Inanda and Umlazi recorded an increase in cases of attempted murder and have been placed on the list of 30 national police stations due to the number of attempted murder offences committed. As the city of eThekwini, what are you doing to ensure the safety of residents?
Firstly, in Inanda, we are also working with the private sector, also to renovate some of the satellite police stations, which are 3, Vela Police Station, Amawood and Newton A, because the conditions in which our officers need to find themselves should be conducive to ensure that the morale in executing their responsibilities is also boosted. But part of the injection that we are doing in terms of our money is to ensure that we deploy CCTV cameras in these areas. The process has begun to ensure that we attend to these areas, and these cameras will assist us to detect crime before it happens. We have also revived our own drug local committees, including community safety forums, which are working with communities and all business stakeholders in the city to ascertain that our crime fighting strategy really gets the momentum in terms of the support and galvanizing the support of the communities to take part in fighting the crime at their local level.
Of course, there's a lot to talk about, but time not permitting. But thank you so much for your time this morning, the Executive Mayor of eThekwini Metro, Mayor Mxolisi Kaunda.